What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Juan Romero, and you already know what time it is. Tipsy Talk.
What's going on, guys? Shout out to my man Romero from Romero's Lawn Service. As you can see, he did a homage to my Tipsy Talk, and it's always humbling when I see that, because it's crazy how something that I do can be I don't know, loved and emulated by many. So yeah, I really appreciate that, man. Shout out to him. I'll have a link to his channel in my description, so make sure you check him out. But you already know what time it is. Alright, I don't know what time it is because I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about. I've been busy video wise, been recording a lot of stuff, just trying to figure out when I'm gonna put it out. I got another big leaf job coming up next week before Christmas, so I definitely will film that. This thing, I just went and looked at it. It is huge, and luckily I don't have to haul it away. She just wants me to put it in the woods, but it's still big. I definitely will be filming it. Oh yeah. And so, if anybody, make sure y'all bring to my attention, if you make a Seth the Lawn Surgeon Tipsy Talk intro on one of your videos, once you post it, tag me, send me in. I know you can't tag on YouTube, but make sure you comment on one of my new videos and say hey, or any of my videos. People don't know, I check all the comments on all my videos. You will know if I checked it if I give it a like and a heart. That means I checked it. So sometimes I might miss it or whatever, but most of the time I get a like and a heart. That means I read it. I might not respond because there's so many comments to respond to, but most of the time I'll respond if you ask me like a direct question, like, do you do this, or how can you do this? But yeah, I have absolutely no idea what I'm gonna do for this video. I gotta get my Jungle Gym jungle wheels put together. I gotta make a video for that. I got a funny jobber video coming up that I'm gonna make. My daughter wants to have a Christmas party with a couple of her friends, like a small thing. So they want to make s'mores. So I'm gonna have to build a fire pit. I'm actually thinking about, I had this customer, right? She had stones around her flower bed, and she decided to take them up. It was 2 layers of stones too, so it was a decent amount. She decided to take them up and just put random rocks there. I mean, it was nice for a flower bed, but once they did that, they put all the stones around the side of the house. So they've been there for like 2 years. And like last year, I asked her, I said, hey, you know, would I be able to buy the stones? And I was actually thinking about maybe bartering, maybe for a cut or something. If she said 50 bucks, I say, hey, I cut your yard for free one time or whatever. So hopefully I can get those stones, and I will do a video for that. So got those videos coming up. Fire pit. It's not gonna be nothing fancy, trust me. I'm probably gonna put it right there by the shed where I had put my last little makeshift fire pit. One time my daughter wanted to have a campfire, so I took some cinder blocks and put them in a circle, put some gravel in the middle. There we go, campfire. So, but this one's will be more official. Hopefully with the amount of stones she got, it could be at least 3 or 4 tiers up. Nice little fire pit. Yeah. How much been going on, people? I mean, I can tell you about my full-time. I was kind of thinking about this earlier today. It's kind of crazy how when I went full-time this year, coincidentally, this has been the most customers I had lost in a season. And it wasn't because of negligence. I know you're saying, oh, Seth slipping. Seth, you know, slacking on his job, losing customers. It wasn't, it was just a coincidental thing. I think it was just, you know, faith testing me, seeing how bad I really wanted, you know, let me check the time. How bad I really wanted this. You get what I'm saying? And for example, like, I went full-time in May. 4 customers, mind you. 4 of my regulars I done had for multiple years. One, her son bought her an electric lawnmower. She said, hey, I'm gonna start cutting my grass, which I guess that meant her son will start cutting it. Another guy, he ordered a lawnmower, said he was gonna start cutting it. A weird one was this guy. It was a new guy, nice open yard, one of those easy yards to cut. I cut his grass twice, and then he was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and try to cut it myself. I'm like, but I just cut your grass twice. Like, why'd you even call me? And so I was appreciative because, you know, a lot of times when people do that, you know, they do it for a summer and they're like, hey, you know, then the next summer they're like, man, I don't even feel like doing this. So they call you back. So hopefully that'll happen. And I had another customer, that did that, started, hey, I'm trying to cut my own grass. Then I had a customer pass away. Then I had about 4 customers just randomly stop paying. So I'm about to have to go through that, you know. This will be my first time having customers, you know, with substantial amounts of money not pay. So I gotta go through that process. You know, hopefully it doesn't get to court, but if it does, it does, you know. But yeah, so that's what's been going on with me going full time. Other than that, I loved it. You know, like I said, you know, with me calculating how much money I was supposed to be making, I didn't factor in those loss of customers, so that was a hit. But I also didn't calculate me getting this new job, this part-time job, so it kind of balances those things off. And surprisingly, even with the loss of customers, I was getting a lot of random jobs, like people who I haven't worked with in 2-3 years just randomly called me, asked me to do big jobs, you know, $200-300 jobs, and I'm like, hey, you know, this is right on time. It's kind of making up for that stuff, you know. So it's been a ride, you know. And so now I'm in the process of trying to pick up winter customers, because a lot of times when you get winter customers, they turn into summer customers. You know, you do something for them over the winter, they see how good you do work, and then you know, they call you for the summer. So that's what I'm in the process of doing there. But not much going on. Still working on that video. I got finished cleaning my yard. That's why I've really been cleaning my yard, because my daughter want to have this little party. So also, people thank you for the comments on the video of my daughter. It's so funny. She has been begging us to start a YouTube channel. And the funny thing is it hasn't clicked in her head that I have a YouTube channel. I've told her like a few times, but it's kind of funny. Andy and his wife, they said the same thing from Cut and Clean, mind you. They said the same thing. They said that they would be out and somebody would see Andy and be like, say something to him because they saw one of his videos. They know him from YouTube, and their son will be like, how do you know my dad? And it's kind of like how Emmy is. Emmy is like, they saw your video? Like, she thinks that like when I show her my videos that like she's the only one, that we're the only ones that can see my videos. She doesn't realize that they're on YouTube. It was kind of funny. And so she watches Ryan a lot, Ryan's World, and The Honest Kids, or some other channel, something. And a few channels, and so now she wants to start her own YouTube channel. So I'm gonna be working on that. I think it'll be fun for me, because people have asked me to film stuff for them, but I'm like, I'm not I get, because people like my editing or whatever, and they're like, oh man, you make good videos, can you make a video for me? And it's like, I don't even know how much to charge you, and I don't even know how it turned out. So like I said, this will be a good way to do that. I still have my Tipsy Talks with Seth channel. Like, bro, like, it's been so much stuff I wanted to talk about, because like this channel, I kind of keep it lawn care. With the Tipsy Talks with Seth channel, I kind of want to talk about everything, brand new news and stuff like that. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna go at that. So got a lot of stuff going on social media wise. Try to pick up my pace on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I try to I post a lot of funny stuff on Facebook, so you can check me out there. Everything's Seth the Lawn Surgeon. I have a Twitter that I absolutely never used. I just don't understand Twitter. It's just words, It's kind of funny that when Instagram started, I thought Instagram was dumb, because I'm like, it's just pictures, You can't even, you can't even do nothing. You can't even post links, because I was so into Facebook. Now, I like Instagram, but I don't like Twitter. I think it's dumb. Anywho, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and make sure, if you want to be at the beginning of one of my Tipsy Talks, post an intro, do your own intro, and I definitely will post it at the beginning of my video. Another shout out to my man Romero. Yes, sir.